Alright, it's narcolepsy. I'm back with another story time. And this one gonna get crazy. So buckle up. Yeah. The time that we stole snacks from school. Let's start where it begins at. So basically I was in I went to some program, right? I was smart back in school, right? I didn't like stuff, but I was just smart is what it was. I did my work. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how smart I was. I don't know how smart. Yeah, I do. But I didn't really I wasn't into school like that, like smart. And I really like school. Like, I'm obsessed with it. And I just did it because I had to get it done, right? So if you were smart in school, it's something called honors. I don't know what they call it for different people. I'm pretty sure it called that a lot of places around the world. I don't know. All right, honors is what you get in if you get good in middle school. Honors is what you get in, it's like a program. If you get like A's and B's all semester or something like that, or quarter, and you get in the program and you stay in there, if you make good grades, then you get to meet back up with them and do fun things, right? So basically, we had helped with some people or something. I don't know if we did gardening that day or what we did, but it was like the honors people, right? And we did something to help with them. And we would be in the program, right? Like, you get awards and stuff and things like that. And basically what would happen is we went to the cafeteria. Now this is where the story starts. The teacher or something showed us, the teacher that worked there at the time showed us where, like, basically behind, so you know how the cafeteria room, like, and it's a cafeteria room, right? And for everybody, for every school, for most schools every school has to have a cafeteria, right? But you know where like the line is, like, I don't know how different people lines look, but everybody has cafeteria lunch ladies and has lines, right? And behind there, you don't really look behind there, but behind there is like a freezer or something. Like, it's a wall, but like a freezer in the wall, like flat on the wall or sticking out. It's not like just a fridge, like a small fridge. It's big, like not huge from the outside. It don't look huge from the outside. It look big, like bigger than your body, of course, multiple bodies, like on the wall. That's how I can explain it, right? And basically what happened is I walk inside of there because the teacher was showing us. She's like, okay, let's get some treats, or something like that. And it is brownies in there. We opened the door to like this metal freezer or something like that, and it's brownies in there, like ice cream sandwiches, popsicles in there. I don't know if it was smoothies in there, more food in there, more frozen snacks in there, drinks in there, Gator. Like, oh my goodness, it was stocked with food in there and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? And so we each got like one or two or something like that because we did something good. And I was like, okay, bet we might have get it one more time. But after that, we never really went back. Okay, so now let me get to the deeper in the story. So fast forward, I get the same year I was playing like football or something in school. That trash team anyway. Football was at the school, right? And I would play and we would be in that room. And this is one reason why I steal snacks. Like, no, I give it no reason. Don't do this at all. I don't advise doing this before I start saying this, okay? But anyway, because the team was trash, I didn't really care about playing. And the team wasn't trash, but some of it, and the coach and I was trash. I didn't care about it that much. And we always got fussed at every day for like, I don't know what, because he wasn't a good coach. But anyway, we was in that room, right? And we was in the locker room, or whatever room we called the locker room, just a room that we used in the middle school. And I had a friend, basically, and let's just call him like Matthew or something like that. Let's call him Matthew. Me and Matthew went and we was in there and he would just be in there. I don't know why I told somebody randomly this. I was like, somebody gotta go with me. Somebody gotta go with me. I don't know if I told the whole football team, but I told him. So more people can come to the story. So me and Matthew or something like that. Me and my friend, I told him like, yo, they got snacks in there. I don't know if we can get in there, but they got snacks in there. So they like, all right, bet. Me and the other few players, and so like him going there for the first time, and they're like, what? Like, it's ice cream bars, just like I said, and there was stuff like that. They stocking up. I was like, dang, I only got a few. I got Gatorade and I got something else like protein smoothie or something like that in that freezer. It's like a walk-in freezer behind the cafeteria lunch line, and we knew about that. I don't know if the other people came back again, but me and the dude friend, we used to go back a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would rack up on it. Like, I was racking up. I was eating good when I went home. I ain't gonna lie. The days that the freezer wasn't open, I would just, it became a habit that I needed to stop. We didn't do it every time, but we would just rack up on whatever was in there, whatever snacks we could find in there. Ice cream bars, snacks, drinks, Gatorades, whatever, orange juice. We would rack up on it and we would go in there and get it. It became a routine. Like, it became insanely funny to me right now. Like, this is funny. This story time, it's not funny about doing that or taking stuff, but it's just the fact that I don't know. It just became a routine to me or something like that. I was on the football team and ended up doing that, pack up my backpack, came home and ate all those snacks good every day. I used to have stuff in my backpack that I could just eat whenever I wanted to eat. That's how much stuff I had. I don't know how much I racked up in it, but like, gang, I ain't gonna lie. I could had a shop with that, so let me stop. But don't do that. Don't advise doing none of that. Don't advise doing none of that at all. But anyways, yeah, we had to stop before it eventually, because something happened in the locker room where they saw somebody on the camera doing something, not stealing or not taking snacks or something like that, or eating. Not none of that, but it was somebody else that got caught doing something. I don't know what they were doing. So then my heart dropped a beat and I was like, okay, we low-key gotta stop, because it was some cafeteria lady saying something about somebody else doing something. Not the snacks or nothing like that. It was something about different, but I can't really remember what it was. They was doing something, because we had 6th graders, 7th graders, 8th graders. So immature people on the team is not a good combination, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, we was basically going on side quests, heist and stuff. Like, let me stop. We was going on heist and stuff. Like, okay, bet you be trying to go to date? Yeah, we gonna get that. We had a bad day of practice. Oh yeah, we gonna go get that. And it was basically just us two going to get the stuff. Like, it was an error. I ain't gonna lie. It was crazy work. Like, we was rack up on snacks and stuff like that. Where I get the snacks from, never told really much people. I don't know who knew, but multiple people knew sometimes. And whenever coaches weren't there, or some other coaches weren't there, now then everybody used to start, not everybody, but a lot, some of the teams started going in there and through the side door and getting like juices and stuff. Like, I don't know how I started the whole thing. Like, I started the whole thing. It's crazy work. If I never would have said that, I don't think nobody would have did that. So kind of was my fault, but it ended quickly, because I was like, come on, we gotta stop doing that. I never said stop doing that, but we eventually stopped. But I don't know. Maybe that's because it was my last year there, or was it my last year? I don't remember. But it was fun while we did it. I'm sorry, I gotta say it was, but like, don't do that. I don't advise doing none of that at all. It just was diabolical. You know, we found a hidden snack freezer or something, had a side quest, I'm not gonna lie. But that's really it for this story time. I'm not gonna lie. Like the video if you want to like it. Comment something about the story, or like some experience you had. But that's really it. Keep going. Thank you for watching the video. Keep going, keep going, keep going.